an interesting one. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Hertfordshire. We're here today to witness the game between Hertfordshire Cheetahs and Bournemouth Bobcats. We're just getting the coin toss now. With me today I've got Russ Begbie.
Good afternoon, everybody.
And on camera and the controller, director and supremo, Steve Price.
Thanks very much, Mike.
So we've this is the 7th meeting between these two teams. 6 wins to Hertfordshire and 1 to Bournemouth. And it's quite a crucial game in this division for these two teams, vying for top spot. So Hertfordshire have won the toss and deferred. Yeah, so Hertfordshire won the toss and have deferred, and Bournemouth have elected to receive from our right. It's a slightly overcast day, it's warm, we had a little brief shower just now, and I did have a look, and way off to the northwest there is some lightning, and that does affect games if it gets too close or we see lightning, so we'll keep an eye on that during the day. So Russ, brief history of Hertfordshire. This is your little neck of the woods.
They're a team that have been pretty successful over the years, you know, getting to playoffs quite regularly. We did have an 0-10 season back in 2017, 2016, but we seem to have picked up. We're quite a steady team, you know, we generally have winning seasons, and this is hopefully another one. They're going to have and maybe gain a bit of promotion. But we don't want to talk about that too soon. Don't want to jinx it.
That's right. I played these guys way back when they were the Chiltern Cheetahs, and through their various incarnations I've coached against them. They're one of the teams that's always been on the verge of the Prem, and they've just fallen short. And you know they're going to get there eventually.
They are. They're contenders every year now, and at some point they will.
Obviously, they lost to Cambridge last year, and the jinx trend is that everybody that's lost the Southern final then gets promoted the following year. So, got the return coming on. He doubled back on himself. Gets just outside the 20-yard line. So the ball's on the 21-yard line, first down.
So we've already got some comments coming in. Let me just read a couple out. So Cheetah 69 out to take some souls today, apparently. And it's good to see Sam Chance back, is another one that's popped up. Rich Van Sloten has said, this is going to be interesting, and in true fashion of this table, could be an upset, throwing the divisions on its arse again.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. The Bournemouth beat the Cheetahs here at home for the Cheetahs last season.
So here we go then. So we've got a single wing back and spread formation, and off up the middle. Not much of a gain. Yeah, I spoke to Sam before the game, and obviously he was injured in the Oxford game, a broken rib, but he's all back now, 100%, and he's looking forward to having a good game today. So, 2nd down and 10. I'd like to say a big thank you to both teams for providing us with numbered rosters in advance. It's always helpful for us. So run off to the right side, gain of about 4 on the play. Chris Hobbs there with the carry.
Cheetahs' defence this year has been pretty awesome, giving up minimal points. You know, I think they're heading the division on points conceded so far this season.
Yep. So trips left on this 3rd down. Sam Chance looks to pass. Throws deep over the middle. Overthrows number 10 there. Joe Edwards. So brings out the punting team.
We got a comment here from Yaz Kazoo.
Yes.
She said, "Wish I was there with you boys. Let's go and dominate."
Yeah, nice one, Yaz. We miss you. Your tackle ability, offensive tackle abilities. You should be here, not on holiday.
Hey, at least she's tuning in on holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do give us a shout where you're watching this game from. Oh, a really bad punt off the side of the foot there. So, net loss of 4 yards on the punt.
No. I didn't know it went backwards. I didn't see that.
It went off the side of the foot with no forward momentum and actually went out of bounds 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, my old coach used to call them panto punts because everybody used to shout, "It's behind you." Bless him. Coach Bob Shaw. Greatly missed by the whole football community.
So, ball's on the 22-yard line then for Hertfordshire. Fantastic starting field position. 3 receivers to the right, single back to the left of the QB. Number 14 goes in motion across the formation. Looks for the swing pass out. 14 catches it behind him. Knocked out of bounds.
Ben Myers with the reception from Rob Davis, QB1 for the Cheetahs, number 8.
So ball's now on the 17. Yeah, it's great. He spun him round, took it on the back shoulder. Took it out of bounds. He actually lost the ball out of bounds, but still good for a 5-yard gain.
And apparently the Bobcats' usual punter/kicker is away today, so this may explain it. The nerves.
Yeah. Pitch right. Good read by the defence. But good control blocking there on the right-hand side for Hertfordshire.
Yeah, number 34 with the carry. That's H, as the team call him.
So ball's now on the 9-yard line. Sorry, 8-yard line. So 3rd and 1. So 2 receivers tight to the left, 2 receivers to the right, backs to the right of the QB. Power dive I would be going for here. Oh, it's a pitch onto number 14.
Oh, he's got space.
That's Ben Myers on the carry there.
And he jumps into the end zone. Great effort there.
That was awesome. Let me see if I can just catch it on a replay.
So number 14 come from the slot position on the jet sweep.
Yeah,
Took the
shovel.
pitch forward.
Yeah.
He probably needs a shirt size a bit smaller now because of the stretch defender had on
He
that
does.
one.
Ben Myers has just qualified as a paramedic and a true athlete of the word.
So here we go then with the extra point attempt. High snap but fielded and blocked. Lots of pressure there from Bournemouth.
Yeah. I just want to point out the artwork on this great field. You just about see it on the end zone there. It's in the other end zone as well. This is the Cheetahs logo you're looking at. And they've also got a coloured version of it. There, I couldn't find it. There we go. The yellow and white at midfield, which is awesome. The nice 100-yard fielder they've got at the Cheetahs. Probably one of the best in the country, I'd say.
It's a very good grass surface.
Yeah.
Well marked. We've got a lovely, again, we've been provided with a fantastic platform here.
I know, yeah. We're really lucky.
We're a bit further away from the field, but we're still on a bank on a high platform, so we've got a fantastic view. So Hart's kicking off again.
I've just been told by Keelan that Harrison, who is Bournemouth's punter, is currently on a plane. There we go. Have a little bit of trivia there.
There's a drive there, fielded at the 15. Brings it out to the 30-yard line.
Nanasuki for the Cheetahs, number 7 with the tackle. He's a name that we'll probably call out a few times today. He's plays wide receiver for the Cheetahs offense, but a very good special teams player.
Yeah, good tackle. So 15-yard return. So 1st and 10 for Bournemouth on their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, not an ideal start for Bournemouth there. But it's still, you know, the game's not over.
Yeah, spread formation, single back. Sam Chance takes the ball. Little bubble out to the side. Gain of about 6 yards there. Kieran Higgins, number 14, with the reception. So 2nd and 4. Obviously, he's going to be putting in the mind of the Bournemouth coach now, is are they going to be going for more 4th downs after that? Or are they warming up their reserve punter? So here we go then, spread formation, single back. Sam's looking to pass. It was a high floating pass caught at about the 40-yard line, first down.
Giving it a first, yeah, fair enough.
Linebacker Callum Ireland, number 37 for the Cheetahs, making the tackle.
So yeah, there was
the ref just indicated the time's still going. I thought that didn't happen if the sticks were... Oh.
Okay.
Stop now anyway.
The clock stops to move the chains, but
Yeah.
as soon as the box is in position and the ball is set, the clock starts running again.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a delay in the clock for getting a first down, but it's not a timeout or a stop clock.
Right.
So you will see him wave his arms crossing his head above his head, which is stop the clock.
Yeah.
And then the referee will then signal start the clock again
Right.
when he's satisfied everything's ready to play. But we've got an issue with the change at the
Yeah,
moment.
looks like it, yeah. Just let me zoom in. Just to make it very clear for everyone. There we go.
Yeah. As a down judge, you carry quite a few cable ties in one of your pockets, so that, you know, we call it a chain repair kit.
It's it seems like an unusually common thing. I think you know the games we've live streamed, which are a small percentage of what's happening week on week.
Yeah.
We often see that the chains need some sort of adjustment, you know, during a game.
Yeah, well after this play, we'll go a bit more into that. So,
Yeah.
spread formation, single back. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Sam's looking to pass deep over the middle. It's caught by number 10. Tackled down around about the 34-yard line.
That's 2 back-to-back decent completions for first downs there.
That was a wide open play for
Joe
for
Edwards with the
Bobcats.
completion there.
Really good.
Yeah, so the chains come, they're more than 10 yards long, and then they come with a double-ended spring clip, you know, like you put your keys on your belt.
Yeah.
They're double-ended clips like that hold it to the bottom of the post.
Yeah.
And either the springs go on those, or the metal clip on the bottom of the stake breaks, or becomes loose.
Very well.
So
defended
tried the
there.
jet sweep there, which has gone back of a loss of a couple of play.
That was a
couple of yards.
great tackle from defensive tackle Andy Dickens, number 71. He will be playing a little bit of Ironman football today, so I've been told, but he is a name that also will be called out a few times a day. Menace is his nickname, the adopted nickname from the team.
So, trips formation to the left now on the 2nd and long. Sam Chance looks down, over the middle again, but there's nobody there. Oh, excuse me. I think I swallowed a fly. I don't know why. I swallowed a fly. So, 3rd and 13 now. Excuse me for coughing. Yeah, so if you're watching this from other parts of the country or out of the country, do give us a shout. Any questions or any comments or any information, then do let us know. Trips left. Sam looking to pass. Ball was caught on the 30-yard line and driven backwards.
Tom Goodchild on the tackle.
Yeah, so Joe Edwards again with the reception there. So, 4th and 6 then. Offense is staying on the field for this. Spread formation for Bournemouth, single back. Back shifts of position. Pass over the middle, caught.
Oh wow. Bournemouth could be deadly this game with this passing game.
Yes, yeah.
Sam Chance to Joe Edwards. Before the game was talking to the head coach, and he was saying the good thing is now they've got their number one quarterback back, which means their number one receiver's not playing quarterback. So Joe's now out. I think that's about 4th catch he's had on this drive.
Yeah, he's finding the weak spots in the Cheetahs' defence.
Yeah, so on the 16-yard line now. Run up the middle. Turns into a scrum. Gain of only about a yard there up the middle. No gain on the play. So trips left, single receiver to the right, running back to the right of Sam Chance, QB. Looking to pass straight away, over and deep into the corner. I think the receiver looked too early there. If he'd carried on running, he'd have probably had a better chance of that one.
We got a question here from Sam P. Scott. He says, do Cheetahs coaches have headsets linked to players' helmets?
No.
No.
And why is that, Mike?
It's actually illegal.
Their headsets are only linked to each other.
Yeah.
I have coached with headsets on, and in the end I just take them off. I walk up to the coach.
Yes, they get annoying. We don't particularly like them.
You know, if Coach B and C are talking to each other and it doesn't concern me, I don't want to be listening to it. I want to be thinking. So Sam's dropped back to pass over the middle, intercepted. He's trying to run it back. He's left the end zone, out to the 5, out to the 6.
So can you explain why that was a poor choice potentially of the ball carrier there? The guy that made the interception, made the play. I don't know what number he is. Is it number 3?
No,
Yeah,
it was
35.
I think it was 35. It was Max Griffin.
So why did Max potentially do the wrong thing by bringing the ball out?
If he'd have stayed in the end zone, they would be getting the ball now at the 20-yard line. Touchback.
We've got to go.
His playing colleagues will be congratulating him on the interception, and the offensive coach will be.
Yeah.
He'll need to stay out of the way of his offensive coach.
Yeah, he's moved up from the junior programme from last season. Yeah.
So ball's on the 7-yard line then. Good field position for Bournemouth to attack with now. Run up the middle, off tackle.
Good run.
That's H again on the run, number 34.
I was going to put this comment up again. Chris says Bobcats missing injured ace wide receiver Chris C, number 42, and I assume it's the same Chris that's put that comment. We'll have a little bit of humour. I've been asked if I've got a meal deal for lunch. No, I've got healthy stuff today.
Yeah. So 2nd and 1. Perry Pedrosa on the tackle for Bournemouth, stopping the first down.
We've got someone tuning in from America, Bud and Blood. That's his name.
Swing pass out to the side. Looks like he's going to lose a yard on that play. Perry Pedrosa in again on that one. So, still 2nd and 1.
Wind's picked up, Mike.
Yeah, a little bit of wind. Nice and cool, actually.
Yeah, nice for us.
Yeah.
We should see some mega punting here.
We should, yeah. It will be in the Cheetahs' favour.
Yeah.
Both negative. I'm expecting Cheetahs to get the first down here.
Let's hope so.
Hey, I heard
Run up the middle. Annie, you stuffed.
I did
hang
hear
on
the
now.
coach say punt in, get ready. So we're just as
He's
pessimistic
fallen
as the coaches.
forward and he's actually been given the first down.
Has he?
Yeah.
Wow, good on him.
So, so the off-tackle run there up the middle. He was stopped initially beyond the line to gain, and then he managed to, that second effort, get across and... So, on their own 18 now, Hertfordshire, low snap, run off to the left. Breaks the first tackle,
Using his block as well there.
Just had it confirmed that it's Chris Senior, his dad.
Looks like he might have been injured on the play though, so
we got him away. So players now just taking in the, as always, while the injured players just getting seen to.
This season, the Cheetahs' offence have been very good at converting third downs. It's something that we struggled to in the past, but for this season, for some reason, you know, third and long, we seem to do very well in converting them.
yeah, so we're looking to get ready to resume then. So gain of 4 on that. The correction, gain of 5 once people have moved out of my line of sight. So 2nd and 5.
So we've got a new half back in. I'm just trying to see his number, and that's Kieran Jolly.
Okay, so 2 receivers out to the left, running back to the left of the quarterback. Good snap, hand off, tries to take it up. He is swarmed there. Number 44 for Bournemouth.
Comment here from Andrew Mantle, shouting out Perry Pedrosa with a couple of great tackles. Got to try and stay away from him.
Yeah, number 30, looks like he's playing defensive back there for Bournemouth.
And Nathan Coates has popped up with his usual Willie the Legend. Yeah.
Nathan the Infamous. All right, mate, cooker.
Yeah. Wikipedia Nate, I call him. Love him to bits.
So, 3rd and 8 then. Loss of 3 yards on that play. Looking to pass.
Pressure.
Deep to the outside.
Caught by Nick Ford, number 12.
I'm just going to try and do a replay on that. It was a hell of a catch.
It was.
That was a full body catch there.
Oh, they just drop it. Oh, wow. Fantastic
Yeah.
catch. Bringing it in. It does come out
Yeah.
at the end, but he pulls it back in
Yeah.
before he hits the ground.
Yeah.
Fantastic catch.
I think
concentrate.
his knees buckling actually assisted there. Like I say, full body catch.
Yeah.
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 So
Good
first down on
concentration.
the 40-yard line.
So it's still 6-0 to the Cheetahs in this first quarter. Cheetahs obviously looking to extend that lead.
So twins to the left, pressure up the middle. So number 46 for Bournemouth. I think I called him 44 earlier on. 46, Charles Turland from the linebacker position there.
Bournemouth defence very strong on against the Cheetahs run game at the moment.
So again, twins to the left, but they're a little bit closer in this time rather than being spread really wide. Single back. Number 14 comes in motion. QB shovel passes forward.
Who was the intended receiver on that?
The running back was up the middle. I think it was the running back. So.
Right.
So 77, Paddy King there with the pressure for Bournemouth up the middle, and QB got rid of it with a shovel pass. So 3rd and 12 now. Oh! Oh, excuse me. Perry Pedrosa then was one of several that had a chance of catching that. So 4th down on their own 38-yard line.
Ghazi, the punter, number 47, takes pride in his punting and his kicking duties with the team.
Nice punt with the wind to his rep back. Takes a good bounce.
Get on it.
He's got to stop. Down at the 5.
Fantastic.
Down at the 3.
Fantastic punt.
It don't get better than that, does it? Down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So a net punt of around 58 yards there.
Very
Fantastic.
We did say the wind was blowing in that direction and it would aid the punt. But that was unbelievable.
No chance of a panto punt on that one.
Yeah.
The Ghazi is, like I say, takes pride in his kicking. You know, whenever you glance, he's always at the kicking net or with his special teams coach, Norman Bradford, punting, always practicing, and practice pays off.
I mean, in that situation, I'm surprised that the Bournemouth returner didn't just fair catch it, because he let it bounce and just watched it, and it, you know, he could have caught it. Around the 15, wasn't it? That's where he stood.
First thing is it bounced, so he would have lost any protection. He should have come up to read it, and when it bounced, it went over his head.
Well,
so.
I mean, catch it before it even bounced.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know, like,
Well, the wind's quite gusty. As you're having your confidence in your own abilities, I think, Steve, with that.
Oh yeah, it's div 1 in it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just realised my mic's not plugged in. Sorry, everyone. They would have had me faintly.
Okay, so trouble with that chain clip again.
Ooh, that's a rare. Isn't that a rare second chain issue? Don't often see 2 chain issues.
No. Be interesting, Mike, to see Bournemouth run this out or have pass it out.
It should be a run. It's on their own 2 yard line.
Oh,
and they've got the hard count.
If that was intentional, it was brilliant.
So here we go then. 1st and 5 after that penalty. Run up the middle, bounces to the outside. Pushed out of bounds at around about the 12 yard line. That's Chris Hobbs with the carry there. So ball's on the 13 yard line, 1st down for Bournemouth. Got themselves out of that little hole there. So, Bournemouth stick with that same formation, spread formation. Sam takes the pass, looking over the middle. Number 83 there with the target, Taron Joe.
Max Griffin, number 35, has been moved back to safety from the linebacker position for this game.
Not a bad choice considering he got a pick.
Exactly, yeah. He's had a couple of picks at linebacker this season too.
To refresh my memory, is Max the rookie guy?
No, that's Max Roth.
Max Roth.
Max Roth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's on our roster today.
I just remember having an outstanding performance in the Oxford game.
Yeah, that's right. That's Max Roth, number 27 today. He is.
Yeah.
For the
So
Cheetahs.
Chris Hobbs with another
He's in
carry.
there. He's on the field. Middle linebacker, number 27.
Yeah. So gain of 7, balls out to the 20 yard line. 3rd and 3.
What number's Hobbs playing?
Chris Hobbs.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Is he? Oh, cool.
So ball's on the left hash mark for Bournemouth. Chris Hobbs with a carry there, but he never went forward at any stage, unfortunately. Good defence there.
Nathan just pointed out Chris Hobbs is an ex-Farnham Knight. Yes, he is. He's played for a few teams. He's played Bristol. I think he played uni up at Coventry Jets for a while. He's been around a long time, Chris. Very good player.
So 4th and 8 then. Here we go with a Bournemouth punt. Back on his own 2-yard line. Low snap. He fields it well. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. And so he's improved his net average after the first punt.
Yeah.
The Cheetahs need to take advantage in this first quarter with the wind going with them. Seems to be quite strong out there on the field.
Well, no.
Another
Third chain
break.
issue. So Hearts first down on the Bournemouth 29-yard line. So 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right, running back to the right of the QB. Running back up the middle. Well stopped there. Defence off the edge.
Got a little bit supportive for the Cheetahs from Jude Talk Spurs, and also Chris Jeffrey saying go Cats. Nathan said last time these two played Hearts 12-0 inside 3 plays, 2 Jordan leg 3 pick sixes.
Yeah, number 3 Jordan leg.
Yeah. So David Isaac, number 9, was on the tackle there for Bournemouth. Tight bunch formation now for Hearts. Number 14 goes in motion across. QB's dropping back, looking, breaking out to his right. He's going to carry it. And out of bounds.
So he had 3 pick sixes within 3, 2 pick sixes within 3 plays.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, Jordan Legg's been outstanding for the Cheetahs. He's an ex-Hertfordshire Hurricanes university player. He's also actually the head coach of the Cheetahs women's team as well. So, yeah, very good. You will see him returning kick returns, sometimes punt returns as well.
So that's the end of the first quarter. Hertfordshire Hurricanes, Hertfordshire Cheetahs. Hertfordshire Cheetahs 6, Bournemouth Bobcats 0. So it's going to be about 3rd down and about 3 yards for Hertfordshire.
Be interesting to see what the Hertfordshire offence will do in this situation. The Bournemouth are starting to stop the run quite well against the Cheetahs. So it'd be interesting to see if the Cheetahs go to the air.
So just wait for the change to set up then. Ball's on the 22-yard line. So 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the left as well. 1 receiver to the right, single back. Looking to pass to number 12. It's behind him and over him. Apparently that was the wrong coverage. Will Brooks there, defensive linebacker coach for Bournemouth. Actually, I think he's defensive coordinator now for Bournemouth. So 4th down. Of course, with that change of quarter, they're now going into this It's a strong wind, but it's changeable.
Be good to see how Bournemouth's punter does now.
So 2 receivers to the left, tight end, and a receiver to the right. Single back then. 3 yards to gain, looking to pass. Deep to the corner to number 14, catches.
Ben Myers there with the reception, tippy toe, keeping his feet in bounds.
For the first down. Nice play there.
Ben used to be a part of the junior programme years ago. Went off to university, Portsmouth, and played senior ball for the Dreads before coming back home to Hertfordshire.
Yeah. Okay, so first down on the 15-yard line then. Tight formation. Pitch reverse to number 14. Breaks out to the left. Gets down to the 7-yard line. So second down and 2 on the 7-yard line for Hearts. Nice run to the outside again by number 14. Although technically you should credit it as a pass because it was a pop forward on the jet sweep.
It was, yeah. He was good reading his blockers in front of him to get that extra couple of extended yards on that.
Yeah. A little bit of confusion here with the play call, I think, and the formations. Yeah. So, first time out there then for Hearts. Nice field here in
Watford.
Watford, yeah.
I forgot where you were there, Mike.
I did, yes, yeah.
Been travelling the country,
yeah,
streaming these games.
Yeah, well, last time we did the Hearts as the home team, we were at the University of Hertfordshire.
Yes, we were at the Haviland campus there, yeah.
Yeah, which is lovely. Yeah, so, I'll say, fantastic field. It was good condition, well marked. Goosenecks, can't really fault the field. Just a bit of a distance from the clubhouse. Okay, so here we go then. Ball's on the 7-yard line. Second down. Trips bunch to the left, single receiver to the right. 14 comes across the middle again with that little pop pass, and he is well met there. Great defence.
Looks like Bournemouth have worked that play out there, Mike, doesn't it?
Yeah. Chris Sharalambo. Apologies for, I think it's Sharalambo's. But yeah, Chris there, all the linebackers reading and sliding there, making the tackle for a loss. So it's now 3rd and 12. So here we go then, Trips left, single receiver to the right. Quick bubble screen to number 14. Good blocking out front. But eventually he's tackled around about the 10-yard line.
Nice design played by the Cheetahs there. A bunch Trips with 2 lead blockers out of that.
Yeah, the bunch trip and then the bubble screen behind it is so a gain of 5 on the place, but it's still 4th down and 7. So staying with the quarterback. Twins right, tight end left, receiver to the left, single back. QB's dropping, throws to the far right corner. Number 12 there was looking for it, looked over the wrong shoulder initially, when by the time he came back round to look over the right shoulder, it was out of his reach.
Which was a shame. The swing pass to the running back seemed to be the more obvious one to throw.
Yeah, as they got the snap, I was expecting that pitch.
Yes.
Because nobody actually presses off the edge, but
Yeah.
good defence by Bournemouth.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, that tackle was Max Cheetah and not Chris Charalambos. Chris is injured and his dad's on the stream. Apparently.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Thanks to Ollie Ashton for that.
Right. Thank you very much.
Run up the middle.
Nathan just pointing out in the comments that the running back is wide open on swing routes. So
Yeah.
keep an eye on that.
Yeah, but the obviously thing from a defensive point of view, that was a 4th down, so they're going to protect the first down line to gain. So the swing pass would have been well behind the line of scrimmage, so they were covering that. Long pass over. Oh!
Nearly picked off there by Max Griffin.
Joe Edwards just couldn't get high enough to get his hands on that one. So 3rd and 10 now.
So apparently number 43 is Max Cheetah. We just have to check our...
Yeah, on our roster it's 43, but I thought somebody's wearing 42 jersey. But there is. We've been provided with we've got Chris Sharalambo 42 and Jordan Wells West at 42. So as it was a defence, I'm probably saying then that was Jordan Wells West at number 42 for defence.
Oh,
Swing out.
saw a little bit of holding by the offensive line on number 71 for the Cheetahs, Andy Dickens. Nothing
Yeah,
called.
You're a Cheetahs fan, so I'm sure you.
Yeah,
saw
no,
that.
well, even, Ray Charles could have seen it from here. It was his shirt nearly came off his back.
Yeah, so 4th down then. So Sam Chance is actually staying back in the backfield. They've gone with this shield pump formation. So that's where they keep the 3 backs. So it's a max protect punt rather than trying to stop the return.
Yeah, you got Ben Myers, number 14, Jordan Legg, number 3, back on the
Nice
return.
punt by Sam. Fielded it at the 44-yard line. Some good blocks there. Edward Demuna, however, on the far side, round about the 37, there is a flag on the play.
Just in the interest to continue on this narrative, Ollie has said, my bad, I'm injured and watching from France. So, you're right, Mike, he's wrong.
Did we have a call from the referee there, Mike?
It's gone back 15 from, sorry, it's gone back 10 from the spot of the
Holding.
flag, so we're going to go for a hold.
Hold, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking rosters with numbers.
Fine.
So, okay, so 1st down on the Bournemouth 48, Hearts Cheetahs. Run up the middle.
Four-yard game?
Yeah, well met by the defence there, but still a gain of 3. So, just thinking that was only our 2nd flag of the game, wasn't it? We had the one.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
it's been a very clean game so far.
Yeah, and I think it's running quite quick as well. I think we're going to have a. Okay, so there we go then. 2nd down and 7 for the Hearts. QB pitches out onto the outside. And Perry Pedrosa read that fantastic.
Good discipline by the defence there.
We've got another person in the chat trying to get me to read out a parody name again this week. I won't do it. I think I'm stupid. In fact, Toby, you might get blocked. You might get banned for a week for this. Nice try, mate.
Okay, so 2 receivers to the left, tight end, single back for Hearts on the 3rd and 9 now. Give it that back to pass. Lovely pressure there. Edward Demuna off the edge. So, 4th and 9 then for Hearts. Looks like they're bringing their punter team out.
Yep, number 47.
Is he going to kick to the end zone for the touchback, or is he? How's his pooch punting for the?
Well, he's like I say, takes his kicking and punting seriously. Let's see what he does against the wind this time.
High kick. Takes a Bournemouth bounce. Fielded there by number 7 for Hearts and taken back just a little bit. So a net punt of about 14 yards there.
Yeah.
So
it just proves that how strong that wind is down there.
Yeah, it was a high kick.
Yeah.
So ball is on the 35-yard line for Bournemouth. So here we go then. Bournemouth stick with the same formation. They do. They're a really pass-heavy team. But this is a run up the middle, and it is absolutely stopped by the D-line there. Yeah. 9 Hertfordshire Cheetahs there on that tackle. No way the scrum's going to be moving forward. As I say, I believe that Bournemouth are an 80% pass team. So
Yeah.
stick with the same formation, no changes. Sam Chance at quarterback. Back to pass, looking out to his left, deep. Oh, number 25 had the chance there.
Lewis Groom we've got there as the defensive back. In and out of his hands on the pick.
Taryn Joe, number 83 for Bournemouth, was the intended receiver. So he brings up 3rd and 10 on the left side. Sam looks to throw first of all, throws to the sideline to number 5. He's forced out of bounds around about the 40-yard line.
Quite a few compliments coming through about the Bobcats defence. Just saying that they're doing quite well this week.
Yes, they are. Yep, they're stopping the run, the Cheetahs' run very well.
Yeah, so Sam Chance stays at quarterback, drops back to pass, throws out to number 5 again. Again, the receiver looks over the wrong shoulder. A little out pattern there. Came down, he looked over his inside shoulder and then had to adjust. So gives Hertfordshire the ball back on the 40-yard line. It's a reminder, still only 6-0, that first touchdown scored in the first quarter by Hertfordshire.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't take the opportunity to really pin Hertfordshire back here with a punt.
They had the wind. They had the advantage of the wind. I would absolutely agree with you, Steve.
Yeah. But then, as we said, their defence is doing pretty well at the moment. So, 2 receivers to the right, tight end, and a receiver to the left. Pass over the middle, low and behind the receiver there. Number 12 was the intended target.
So I got an interesting observation here. Matt Lake, the running backs captain, is playing number 66 left guard for the Cheetahs on this series at the moment. He's an honorary O-lineman who does do a good job.
Okay, so 2nd down. Quick pass to number 12 on the coming in route. Catch of only 4 yards though, so third down and 6.
He's up.
So there was that little 5-and-in pattern there.
Yeah.
It's been good seeing the variation of pass plays and patterns that have worked actually this game on both sides. You know,
Yes.
Usually it's sort of they stick to the same sort of 2 or 3, don't they? This is the ball's been sprayed about.
It has been quite
good.
varied.
Yeah. So here we go then. Pass the bubble screen to 12 this time.
Nick Ford with the
Misses the
reception.
first tackle. First tackle and misses. He gets the first down. Number 14 there with a good block. And the first Bournemouth guy to have a chance missed him. So ball down now onto the 28-yard line.
The Cheetahs in training, their receivers do a lot of blocking practice, not just only catching drills.
Yeah. So 2 receivers to the left, 12 and 14. 1 receiver to the right, single back. Hand off, runs off the left tackle, and he is stuffed there. 54 for Bournemouth. George Day with that tackle, well read. Seems to me that both teams are using this off tackle and the run plays to set up the passes.
Yeah, the Cheetahs used a pulling guard there on that play, but he looked indecisive on who he was actually supposed to pick up once he got off the end of the line. He did, yes, yeah.
It wasn't number 66, was it?
It was actually, yeah. I don't want to name and shame. But
Too late.
But it's done.
Okay, it's the top sweep. It was well read. Number 77 had a chance to get the tackle there.
That's Tak Ahmed with the carry.
We've got a full-time score from a game elsewhere in Britball. The Nottingham Caesars have beat the Northants Knights 47-24.
Oh, that sounds an exciting game.
High score on both sides. Really.
That was that sounded like a good game.
Yeah.
So ball's out to the into the 26-yard line then. So 3rd and 7. 2 receivers out to the right. Receiver and tight end on the left. Fakes the handoff, throws to 33 over the middle. He's still on his feet. Tackled down around about the 5-yard line.
Tight end Dan Merritt with a good reception there. Doesn't make them very often. He's in as a blocking tight end.
This player looks like he's quite injured. There was a lot of urgency there, so we may go into an injury break. But if you guys got anything just to continue to say, but I think this one might be a few minutes.
Yeah, so on that play, it was actually very good. It was the first time we've seen a pass to the tight end.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, and I was quite shocked when I saw it was number 33, Dan Merritt, because he's normally in as a blocking tight end. So for him to get that type of reception and gain was quite a positive thing for him and the Cheetahs offence.
Yeah, as I say, it was a very good pass. He was making progress towards the end zone, but the 2 defenders there came in and made the stop.
Got a couple of comments coming up saying this game is a lot better than the Prem one being shown.
Is there an alternate game is being streamed?
Yeah. There's a couple. Yeah, so we're also streaming. Tebs is over in Bristol streaming the Aztecs versus the Solent Thrashers. But there are also a couple of other independent teams streaming today. So we had, I noticed Scunthorpe streaming their game, kicked off before this one.
The Vikings, Northumberland Vikings,
as well, yeah, which is awesome. So it's good to see more clubs doing more streaming, and we see the player getting back up to his feet now, which is fantastic, and walking off on his own power. So
that's good to see.
No need for us to do an extended break here, but it didn't look too good with the reactions from the players. So good to see that Bournemouth player.
Yeah, he's walking off on his own. Yeah.
Good fast reaction from all concerned there. So ball is on the 4-yard line. 1st and goal then.
And the view here from Darren Walker is that it's the Caesars conference to lose. So dominant are they at the moment in their conference, which I think is they're NFC 1 Central, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so here we go then. 2 receivers to the right with the tight end on the right. Single back on the left. Low snap, throws out to the outside, number 7, catches the ball for the touchdown.
Wow.
There you go, we've called his name out earlier on, Nana Saki. I said we'll be calling his name out again today.
Yeah,
Good receiver and special teams specialist.
Not sure if you call that a 5 and out or a corner, but it ends up in the same place, whichever one you want to. But yeah, so touchdown. Out for the extra point and the wind dies. Low bad snap, but up and through. So that brings up 13-0 to Hertfordshire Cheetahs midway through the second quarter.
Ghazi, the kicker there, putting that PAT through.
I just got another score update from another game. So Lincolnshire Bombers 6, Crewe Railroaders 6 in quarter 2 there. A lot of turnovers apparently.
Thanks. Oh, I was surprised it was actually Dan Merritt that caught the ball. Was that the play? Yeah.
So one of the coaches there telling us that was actually a line of scrimmage audible. So the kick bounces at the 25, picked up, and he's still on his feet fighting.
Yeah, that's Gary Cullerton, the Cheetahs offensive coordinator, long time ex-teammate and friend.
It's like number 26, Davey Barker, there with the return. So ball is on the 29-yard line.
And I've got another final score here actually. So the Alphas game, which was I believe live streamed. The Scunthorpe Alphas won 58-0 over the Lancashire Wolverines. So yeah.
Scunthorpe have been doing very well this season, haven't they? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great organisation.
Yes, yeah.
Right, so
You've
trips right for Bournemouth now. Sam Chance is looking to pass. Deep over the middle. Number 10 over his head. Joe Edwards there. It seems Sam's favourite target.
Crewe returner pick 6 from deep inside their own end zone. And they are now leading 13-6 over the Lincolnshire Bombers. What a play.
Well,
I hope we get that sent in. I'd love to see a 100+ yard pick 6.
That would be, yeah.
I'd still be telling him off for coming out of the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's
second
gonna do
down.
nothing.
Little bubble screen out to number 10. Runs to the sideline.
Starting to heat.
So ball's now on the 42-yard line. First down for Bournemouth.
The Scunthorpe Alphas are winning 14-0 over the Rams at half time. So the Yorkshire Rams. I'm really surprised by that scoreline, but awesome because I picked the Alphas.
So another pass deep onto the outside.
Oh, did Oz pick the Rams on that one then?
Yeah, I think so. I think he went opposite me. I'm destroying him on the weekly
On the picks,
Yeah. He ain't got a clue.
Yeah.
He just picks based on the colour and the logos.
I think you get first pick, so you normally get the better.
No, I try to say. Well, we do often pick the same team, but I do try to sort of let him pick first.
Well, he's got rid of his lucky mascot TV box, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's not going to win much for the rest of the season
He's
now.
he's got rid of it. Okay, so second down and 10 now for Bournemouth.
There we go.
Run up the middle. Driving his legs.
I think the Cheetahs are getting the rub of the green the last sort of 5-10 minutes of play. They seem to be closing everything down, and you know, obviously
momentum on their side at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so only a yard gain there for Chris Hobbs. But again, I think this is a run play that's going to set up another pass play here now. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams that go away from the run play and goes pass, but you've got to keep defensive honest by putting in the occasional run.
Very true. So trips to the left and a false start.
Definitely a pass play there, Mike, with 2 offensive linemen kick sliding back there.
When I'm teaching players, the one thing I miss from my playing days is that nobody wore gloves, and you used to look at the offensive lineman's knuckles.
Yeah.
And if they were white, it was a run play.
Forward.
If they weren't, then it was likely to be a pass play.
I was taught that
or
as a
you can
kid.
beat them. Yeah. You know, nowadays they wear gloves. Okay, so 3rd and 14 then. Trips over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of the receiver there.
So Bournemouth have been going to that play a few times this game so far and been only just unsuccessful. You know, the Cheetahs really need to start shoring up over the middle with their safeties, because Bournemouth are going to get 1 or 2 of them, and they're going to go for a play.
It was an incomplete catch.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
It went through his hands.
Yeah.
So that was Jason Griffiths there. That one, unlike the others, that one was actually lower.
Yeah.
So Sam Chance is punting again.
With the wind.
Low snap. That's a nice carry. Fielded. And the Bournemouth player overruns it, but the second one picks it up. That's going to be a Bournemouth ball on the 25-yard line.
Yes.
3 players slid past the ball.
Yeah, Jordan Legg, unfortunately, with the spill there.
We've had a conversation earlier about why didn't he catch it.
Yeah.
We've also got an update. The Somerset Wyverns are winning 12-0 against the Cornwall Monarchs at half-time. So.
On the Corn Bay game. Oh no.
No, Corn Bay is Torbay.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Cornwall. But we would like to see a 3-way merger.
Yeah. So here we go then. 1st down on the 21-yard line for Bournemouth after that muff punt by the defence. Trips right. Sam Chance looking left, rolling left. Running, throws down. And attempts at the toe tap catch there.
I think getting a merger down in Devon and Cornwall, it'd be easier to get the debate sorted out once for all. But who puts cream on their scone, then the jam, or the other way around? We'll get that result in first before I think there might be a merger in the southwest there.
I've got a good
the important stuff out of the way.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've got a good friend who's American, Mickey, and first time he had a cream tea, and we had that conversation. What he did is he cut it in half and put cream on one and jam on the other, and then put them together.
A sandwich.
Yeah.
So, and just turn it upside down.
No, he put it vertical, so.
Oh, I would have just kept on turning it upside down each bite so nobody will argue with me.
Okay, so another incomplete down pass there. Let's get back to the game.
Yeah,
3rd
sorry,
down.
boys.
This is one of the better field positions that, obviously, because it was a turnover, one of the better starting field positions for the Bobcats here, you know. So you'd hope they'd make some form of capitalisation on that by getting at least some points on the board.
Yeah.
Very true.
You know,
So,
they're not off the mark, they're 13-0 down.
yeah. Receiver comes in motion. Sets up to the trips on the right.
Middle's wide open again.
There's the break over.
There
Number
you go.
5 makes a good catch. Oh, brilliant saving tackle there by number 27, down at about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, that was over the middle again. Yeah.
Sam Waters there with the catch. Mind you, Sam there is a hell of a lot taller than a lot of the other players, so call that out at the high point, and then so 1st and goal then from the 7-yard line then. Look, we've got a flag on the play. Based on the fact that they didn't stop the play, I'm going to go for an it's got to either be an illegal formation or lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
So, illegal formation.
Yeah.
So you've got to have 7 people on the line of scrimmage. If you have only 6.
I think it's amazing how many, we often see this penalty in the red zone. It's like everyone gets a little bit jittery. And
I think they do, yes.
Or maybe
Yeah.
the coach is adjusting the play or something, but this is a common penalty that we see in the red zone.
When you talk to when you have 2 receivers out, and they should know which one's going to be on the line and off, and they should be talking to each other and telling the referee. So, spread formation. Sam Chance looking to his left, shoulder throws, and gets rid of it under pressure from number 71 there for Hertfordshire. So 2nd and goal now from the 12-yard line. So if you see there, the number 5 points to the line to tell the referee's on. The other receiver points back to declare he's off. So Sam's looking to throw, looking to that left side again. First of all, up over the middle. Tipped and caught by the defence. I think that was number 3 that time.
What a play. Just such a crucial moment as well. It's going to really take the wind out of the sails of the Bobcats. You know what I mean? Like they had fortune was starting to go their way a little bit. Great play from the Cheetahs defence. Was it the same? Was it that Max, that number 34?
7, Max Roth.
No, it was number 3 with the
Number 3, that's
It
George.
was tipped, I think, by number 25.
Right.
Number 5 went for it for Bournemouth, and then it was tipped by Hertfordshire.
Yeah, and number 3, Jordan Legg,
We've got.
come up with the ball.
And that's the 2-minute warning in the first half. We've only had 1 time out from Hertfordshire.
That's the unsportsmanlike conduct.
Dead ball.
Signal, innit?
No, that's dead ball.
Oh, right.
Okay. So his time out, dead ball.
Right, okay, cool.
Used to be they used to put the hand in the T shape.
Yeah.
As that used to be the signal for 2-minute warning, but they don't do that one now because of the confusion. So run off tackle to the right there for the Hearts. Out to around the 20-yard line.
Good push by the Hertfordshire offensive line there. Number 67, Jack Skellum, as the offensive line captain.
Just going back to that previous formation issue, Ollie has said we ask whether we are on or off every play, and we get told whether we are on or off. So I don't know why the penalty got thrown unless the sideline ref has told a porky. It's never the player's fault.
Never.
Never.
So the gain of 5 on that play then. So 2nd down, run off tackle again. And he's tackled for a loss there.
That's done. It was,
I have seen receivers. They come out and line up, and they're looking in at the ball, and they give the referee a thumbs up, but never look at the referee.
Yeah.
No.
And the referee doesn't know the formation, so it's up to the receivers to communicate.
Yeah.
And as long as one of them's definitely on and one of them's definitely off,
Yeah.
then it's all fine. But if neither of them declare to the referee how they're lined up, then...
Ben Weeks here says the Bobcats QB has been thrown away in panic. It was only a matter of time before he got punished for it. Let's go Cheetahs.
Yeah, the pressure from the Hearts defence on
Ben
Sam's
Winks, I think
been...
that's ex-Cheetahs
So the
player.
pitch left here. Good flow tackle. Missed.
Oh, and he's still gaining yards.
It's,
Got a first. Mike.
yeah.
That's H, number 34, with the carry. He's that type of running back that doesn't give up.
Yeah, so back to what we were talking about earlier on. Number 44 made the tackle, and we don't have 44 on the Bournemouth roster.
Cool, let's just make up a name.
I did earlier. I picked the next name in the list, and
That'll do, I can say that.
Yeah. Oh, I just mispronounced his name, obviously. So, first down then. Little bubble screen out to the side.
Good running.
Good block there. Trying to get that extra push.
Nick Ford with the pitch and catch.
So, ball spotted on the 40-yard line.
Getting a bit chippy on the field.
But
And the ref calls half time.
half time. So just to recap then, Hertfordshire Cheetahs scored a touchdown in the first quarter, which was not converted. And then in the second quarter, they scored the little corner pass touchdown and kicked the extra point. So 13 to Hertfordshire Cheetahs, Bournemouth Bobcats 0 at half time.
Yeah, cool, that'll do it. So we'll come off mic now, guys. We'll be back in 15, 20, it's usually, isn't it?
It's normally 15.
How long does it take you to eat your lunch, Steve?
Yeah, not long, about 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Oh, right, okay. It'll take me a little bit longer, I'm afraid. So, yeah, let's call it 15, 20 minutes.
Cool. See you guys shortly.
Okay, so welcome back to Watford. Hertfordshire Cheetahs versus Bournemouth Bobcats. Hertfordshire control 5, but not happy with the 13-0 scoreline.
Good choice of words there, Mike.
So, Hertfordshire won the toss and deferred, so they're going to receive this second half. Returners back on the 10 and 5 yard line.
Yeah, Ben Myers number 14 and number 3 Jordan Legg.
So here we go then. Short kick, bounces it to 23, picked up at the 18. Number 3 breaks to the outside. Still on his feet, taken out of bounds at the 43 yard line.
Nice return back there by Jordan Legg, number 3.
Little hint of an illegal control of a defensive player ahead of the ball there.
Yeah, hint.
So 43 yard line then, first down for Hertfordshire. So we've still got that wind thrown from left to right, so Hertfordshire. So 2 receivers to the right and a tight end. Single back and a receiver to the left. Back takes it up the middle, number 26.
Matt Lake there with the carry.
Winds his way through for a gain of 5.
Matt Lake giving up his 66. 26 number.
So just got to adjust from lead blocking to carrying the ball now.
Absolutely, yes, he does. Yeah.
Okay, so interesting change switching back. Normally you end up going to O-linemen because of injuries. So 2 receivers and a tight end. QB kept the ball and they should have handed that off. Number 6 and Joe Genovese there with the tackle. I think the QB should have been wiser to hand that one off.
Bournemouth at the moment, their defensive front are very good at getting into the backfield of the Cheetahs and stopping the run plays at the moment. Good pressure by their defensive front.
Yeah, good read and react. So
yeah.
So here we go again then. Okay, so 2 receivers to the left, tight end and a receiver to the right. Single back, pressure coming off the edge. Bit of the Patrick Mahomes sidearm there.
Yeah.
There was get rid of it, but be playing safe. So okay. So 4th down then. Punter's back on the 35 yard line. Lots of pressure. Now there was contact there with the punter, but from here it looked like he was blocked into it by a Hertfordshire player. So it was incidental contact, not deliberate.
No, and he only just got that ball off. It was very, very tight. But,
so calls for roughing the punter. So here we go then. Ball's on their 19 yard line for Bournemouth. First drive of the second half then. So trips to the left, single receiver to the right. There's that pass over he looked over the middle and then he throws to the outside to number 5. Sam was looking for that pass down the middle and then he looked for the check down to the number 5, but number 5 was not ready for it and didn't react.
Yeah, Mike, it looks like the Cheetahs have made some adjustments at half time and they've seemed to shore up the middle of the park there.
So this is where we'll be telling though, if they strengthen opening up the corners.
Yeah, the outsides, yeah.
So again, this trips formation to the left. Single back. Pass. Little dump over the middle to number 5. So looking for those little crossing patterns there.
Just let you know, guys, there's a slight hissing on the sound that I can't get rid of. So I've tried to turn it all down, but at home they might hear
Be enhanced.
a little bit of hissing in the background. So
Okay.
sorry about that. I'll try and fix it, but I think there's something to do with the
So
hardware.
here we go then. 2 receivers out wide on the left, the slot receiver closer in. 3rd and long. Looking to put, and there's a sack.
Great pressure by
Four Hearts players there on that pressure.
yeah, defensive line of the Hertfordshire Cheetahs. Great pressure on there, quite relentless.
I think Sam looked for his first receiver and then pulled it down again, and
He did. The defensive front didn't give Sam the chance for his second read.
so here we go then. Sam's lined up on just inside his own end zone, taking over the punter duties. Reasonable snap, nice kick. Bounces at the 49, fielded it at the 41 for Hertfordshire. Good return up to the Bournemouth 38 there. Oh, they've marked it at the 39.
Yeah, Ben Myers with that carry.
Yeah, 50-yard punt there from Sam in his own end zone.
Did very well, yeah.
So he's got the better net average than the 2 actual punters that we've seen today.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go then, 39-yard line. Twins with 2 receivers to the left, tight end and receiver to the right, single back. Back switches over to the right-hand side, number 26. Takes it, an off-tackle run, but stuffed again by Bournemouth, number 77. Paddy King there. Gain of 2 on the carry. So we've still got a little bit of wind here, but it's overcast, but it's a nice comfortable day. I think it's a very good day for football. So here we go then. 2 receivers to the right now. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Number 14 comes into motion. QB looks across the middle to number 9. Caught for the first down. Twisting and turning, gets a few extra yards there. Number 9 for Hertfordshire.
Jay,
Drilled that ball in, didn't he?
he did. Jaden Abraham pulled it in. Kept on his feet.
And brings up another Hertfordshire first down.
Jaden's a new addition to the Cheetahs this year.
So ball's on the 23-yard line now. Trips bunch on the left, single receiver right. Toss to the outside, well read there by number 9. Support arrives to help him. So David Isaacs there, well reading that pitch toss.
Yeah, he totally dominated the Cheetahs left tackle, number 50, Liam there, and got in the backfield with a blink of an eye, Mike.
Yeah, that's what we want to see, is the outside contain. And as I say, he didn't quite make the tackle, but he held him up enough to get so the other defenders could come and make the tackle, and that's what we want to see. So 2 receivers out left, tight end on the right, and wide receiver far out on the right. Looks to hand off up the middle, caught. Oh no, I thought number 33 had that the way he turned then.
Yeah, thrown slightly behind Dan Merritt there.
Yeah.
I think the quarterback was hurried on that.
Yeah.
The timing wasn't quite right done on that one.
A couple of people corrected me that I didn't change the scoreboard to Q3, so it's now done.
Okay.
Okay, slap wrist for Steve there for not
Yeah.
changing and updating the scoreboard.
Steve, one job price.
Yeah. The one thing is just to update the quarter.
Yeah. No, doing a great job there, Steve. Thank you. So, looking to pass. Out on the swing pass to number 14. 42 for Bournemouth came up. Jordan Wells West. Still a short gain there. So, gain of 4. 4th down and 6 then.
No point in me calling out his name. You know, we've called number 14 out Ben Byers enough times this game. So I'll just say number 14 with the reception. We all know his name by now.
So here we go then.
He went left and he was allowed to go that way. Is that a strategic call by the Bobcats there, or?
The question is did the offensive player react? And did the correct offensive player? Because if the defender moves into the neutral zone, you've got to be the threatened player. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a false start. If say a receiver or a tight end on the other side moves, it's a false start.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a false start.
In this case, we had the motion by the defence, but it wasn't. They're saying it wasn't across the line, but the offensive player still reacted to it, and they've called it a false start. So 4th and 11 now from the 24-yard line.
Well, the Cheetahs are going for it.
So, good snap. He's looking over to his left. It's caught by number 9. Turns upfield.
Be able to hear us better now.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, listeners, for
Bear with us. We've still got a great game here at the moment. So, first down then for Hertfordshire on the 12-yard line now. So, 2 receivers right, tight end, and a receiver on the left. Single back. Quarterback switches sides with the running back. Looking out to his right all the time. Flap, and it's intercepted.
Just on the flip side of the volume issue, Ollie said thanks for fixing the audio and blowing my speakers. There you go. Flip side of the same issue there.
Yeah.
So it looked like number 43 for Bournemouth, Max Cheetah with the interception, that one.
Max Cheetah is a Bournemouth Bobcat.
Yeah. So, Bournemouth back at on their own 17-yard line. Run up the middle.
That's Joel on the tackle there, number 63.
Yeah, met at the line of scrimmage, no gain then. There's a flock of birds just suddenly went.
Something scared them.
One of them actually looked like a budgie or a parrot. Okay, pass over the middle, complete. Solid tackle there. Jason Griffith there with the reception, number 89 for the first down.
Andrew Harris with the big hit there, number 24.
So first down now at the 31-yard line for Bournemouth. So trips right, single receiver to the left, and single back. Sam Chance takes the pass. Delayed handoff.
Callum Island, number 37, with the tackle there. He's been pretty solid at middle linebacker all season for the Cheetahs. New at the position this year.
So, gain of a yard on that run.
I believe he's actually new to the sport this year.
Yeah, I do remember when we did Hertfordshire versus Oxford, we gave MVP to Max Roth,
yeah.
who's playing his first ever season of football.
Yeah.
So here we go then. Trips right. Sound chance quick, looks over to the left. Bounces out of the hands. Number 82, Harrison Cooper. Sorry, I think that's 83, Taryn Joe with the intended reception. So 3rd down and 9 now then. So trips to the left side, the wider side of the field. Sam Chance takes the snap. Looking to his right. Sorry, left.
Picked.
It's picked by number 3. He's got Sam Chance to beat.
There he is, Jordan Legg. Pick 6, touchdown. No flags, Mike, this time.
That's right. We had last week. There was a fantastic interception and
yeah. No XF celebrating as he crossed the line of scrimmage.
yeah. So here we go then with the extra point. Sounded like there was a tip to it, but it's gone through for the score. So that brings up Hertfordshire Cheetahs 20, Bournemouth Bobcats 0. I'd say midway through the 3rd quarter now. The 2nd interception there for number 3 on defence.
Is that his second?
Yeah, he had the tip pass in the end of the first. That's towards the end of the first half in the 2nd quarter, when Bournemouth had got right way down to the 7-yard line.
20 nil, right? Yeah.
I've got 20 nil.
Yeah.
So kickers lining up. Good drive.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
That's a live ball.
It is a live ball.
Huh?
You should have dove on it, the cheetah. For the tackle.
So, ball stopped inbounds at the 14-yard line. The Bobcat put his hand on it, picked it up, and then was tackled by 2 Cheetahs. There was very, very special teams coaches will be. It's a live ball.
Yep.
You know, let's take possession of it. Yes, he was hoping it was going to go out of bounds.
I would have gone for the ball first and let the rest of my kick
Now, of
teammates
course,
on the tackle.
the pro coaching tip was he would have put his foot out of bounds and then picked up the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Which made the ball dead.
So they've spotted it on the 12-yard line.
So the Cheetahs are getting better field position on their special teams now, Mike. Pinning Bournemouth back.
Yeah, well, the kick there, I'm going to have to say he was lucky.
Yes.
I can't see that anybody would design to kick that position. 12-yard line, 1st down. Trailing by 20 points to 0. Sam takes the snap, quick bubble screen to number 10. Well read there by number 22. So Joe Edwards with the completion.
Tom Goodchild with the tackle.
Yeah. Again, it's the secondary, the cornerbacks, the safeties, and the outside linebackers. They're all really picking up these short passes well.
Yeah, they're well drilled and closing down the ball quickly.
So we've seen a few long passes over the middle, but I think in most cases they've been broken tackles or blown coverages. So here we go then. Sam holding the ball long time.
Sacked.
But they get a late flag in.
That possibly could be a holding penalty there, Mike. The flag started coming in before the quarterback was on the ground.
Could be another Porky Pies.
Oh, it could be the Porkies. a lot of those flying around.
Yeah, so they're holding, yeah. So offered to the defence, and obviously they'll take the sack and the loss of down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely good to see people are learning how referees work.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah, the location of the flag and the timing of the flag will tell you a lot.
Yes.
You know, there was contact to the quarterback while he was on the ground.
Yeah.
But the motion of the flag throw was already. So they're down on their 4-yard line now. And they need to get to the 22. Run up the middle. He's out of the end. He broke through the. So initial contact was in the backfield there. He got out of the end zone and then appeared on the other side of the defensive line.
Yeah, it was a good push from the Bobcats offensive line to give him that few more extra yards, but
so out to the 8-yard line now. So 4th and 14.
So Mike, when the white hat throws a flag, what is his keys? The quarterback and the backside tackle, offensive tackle, protecting.
His primary is safety the quarterback.
Yeah.
On the live play, and then he's watching for any action around the quarterback.
Right.
And after the quarterback's thrown the ball.
Released. Yeah.
The wing officials obviously looking at the receivers and the running play to their side. So good punt from Sam again. Out to the 48-yard line. Good return. There is a long lofted flag.
That was Olympic throw by the official on that flag.
I think he was down at the 20-yard line, and the
Yeah.
flag has landed on the 40.
Yeah.
So I'm either going to say a hold or a block in the back on the return.
Yeah.
Question for you, Mike, from Sam P. Scott. If the returner goes out of bounds, then touches it, as in the ball, does it count as kicking out of bounds and therefore warrants a flag?
Yes.
I know that's what we were talking about.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah. If he stepped, then they would have had the ball at the 35-yard line or 5 yards further on from where it went out of bounds, whichever was more advantageous to the team. Head ball.
Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
Yeah, I think Dreadnoughts have got a week off this week, haven't they? After their game last week that we covered.
Yeah, that was good fun, wasn't it?
Runs to the outside.
Lovely run. Flag flies on that.
So, Mike, there's a question. There was a flag last week on the, I think it was the Dreadnoughts game, where he picked the ball off. He ran out. He held the ball out, and it got called back for taunting.
He actually put his finger in the air and was celebrating.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so so the Cheetahs quarterback there was holding the ball out to further the ball for the extra
He was
yardage.
extending the ball for extra yardage.
Yes.
It was not the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holding the ball up in the air or holding your hand in the air going number one.
Understandable. Yeah. But you can hold the ball forward to extend the.
If you pointed the ball at a player,
Yeah.
then you'd be in trouble. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I was playing for the Knights, one of our one of our receivers caught a ball, and he was cautious of who was blocking, and he pointed at a defender, as in block him, and he got called, and he scored at the end of the touchdown. But they called it back because of that point, and they said you were taunting him, and he was like,
Yeah.
He got so angry, he took his pads off and went home. He was livid. But that just sort of
I can understand that, Steve. You know,
we were going up the
yes, yeah.
Yeah, so 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct for the contact out of bounds there. It was only a gentle push, but it was out of bounds. You know, he extended the arm.
Yeah.
So first down for the Cheetahs. Lots of flags fly on.
Fumble.
The pitch there was not controlled by number 14.
There was a lot.
Numerous flags on the.
And I think that previous play with the player being hit out of bounds, it was obviously a quarterback on a sneak as well. So there's that, not a sneak, sorry, on a boot.
Keeper,
and, and there's always that additional protection, right? Like
Yes.
So I know that under the rules he ran, but still, like they look after the keeper.
Always, yeah. I mean, teams, especially offensive linemen, anything extra on their quarterbacks, they're fully protective of them, or any of their teammen on the field.
So, I believe that's a false start called by on Hertfordshire, and now they've just taken a time out. But yeah, I've had it in the past where we coached a young lad on defence, never played football before. Very first game, he intercepts the ball from nose tackle, and he's running down the field, turns, and as he's running down, he says, "Mom, I'm going to score a touchdown," and the flag goes down. And myself and the other coaches, we're going to the ref, that's on us.
Yeah.
We spent all our time teaching this kid how to play football.
Yeah.
You know, you don't teach anybody not to celebrate until they're in the,
Yeah.
you know, especially a defensive.
I mean, the debate, you know, Steve. I understand Steve. Yeah, always, and I'm in agreement with Steve. You know, it's a tough enough sport, let alone to be able to score a touchdown.
If
you
it's
know, why not be allowed to celebrate
if it's
it? As long,
directed at a player, then you can understand it.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
you know. Okay. Anyway, so 2nd and 15, handoff up the middle. Again, that defence, solid tackling.
Yeah, but for instance, that one that we saw the other day, the guy he lifted his arm up. It was his outside arm, and he was looking at his sideline, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Like that. I happen to agree with what you said there, Mike. If you're taunting another player or the sideline, I can sort of understand it a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
But if you just celebrating
you're
yourself,
celebrating, yes.
You know, or even high stepping into the end zone.
Well, I can remember a game, and so anyway, just go back to it and say third down and 15. Then ball's on the 20-yard line, looking to pass deep to the corner, bounces in and out of number 7's hands. I remember playing defence for Southampton Seahawks, and we were playing Hampshire Cavaliers. And we're in our own, all I can remember, we're in our own half of the field, and our receiver, AJ Akiwi, caught the ball, and he's running downfield, looks at the DB, realises he's going fast, and then runs the last 30 yards backwards, looking at in those days it wasn't a rule, but he ran backwards 30 yards faster than the DB ran forward, and he's actually holding the ball out to him. And in those days it wasn't.
It was called showboating rather than taunting in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it, all of it actually.
But as we said last week.
More for, like you said, if it's.
So 4th down then on the 20-yard line.
Takes the fun out of the game.
Looks over the middle, number 7.
So that went to number 7, Nana. I would say in practice, he catches those balls 10 out of 10.
But I would say there he had the DB right on him, so he would have known that as well. He didn't look upfield, didn't look away from the pass.
No.
But you're sure it's in the back of the mind that.
Yeah.
So turnover on downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's sort of slowed down a bit now, hasn't it? It's got a bit, the discipline's dropped, and we're not seeing as much free-flowing play
Yeah.
at the moment.
So let's see what Bournemouth can do then. They've got to dig themselves out in this late in the 3rd quarter. Sam Chance throws outside.
That was slightly tipped there, Mike, at the line of scrimmage by the defensive lineman.
Harrison Cooper was the target there. And on that out pass, he turned the correct way and the ball was inside him this time. You see that so many times. The receiver comes out looking, expecting the ball over his right shoulder, and the ball comes over the left shoulder, and vice versa.
And they pirouette all the way around to try and haul the ball in.
Okay, second and 10 then. Spread formation for Bournemouth. Sam Chance looks a little swing pass out to number 3.
Window closed on that one for him.
Yeah, again, you know, the players, their catches that they would make every time in training.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of the pressure. So Chris Hobbs there out of the backfield on that little swing pass.
Yeah. Let's see what Bournemouth have in their arsenal to get some points on the board.
Yeah, so third down now. Spread formation.
Full start.
So false start there by the offence.
Yeah, these are any penalties. They'll be the first.
No.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Is it all flooding in now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pressure's on the offence to execute and get this first down. Now they're 3rd and 15. Motion into the trips formation to the tight side. Sam Chance rolls out to his right. A batted down pass there, number 11 for the defence.
Yeah, that's Pat Armstrong, defensive end, number 11. Pat recently went over to the offence to play tight end, but we've got a couple of defensive linemen on holiday today and this week, so he's been asked to go back to his old position, so good play by him.
So Bournemouth lining up in the punt formation, shield punt. Sam Chance is back. Number 14's back deep for Hertfordshire. Number 3 is the up back for him. Low snap off the side of the boot, but it's a good punt. Bounces at the 40 and rolls down to the 35-yard line where it's down by Bournemouth.
Score update from elsewhere in the league. The Scunthorpe Alphas, forgot the location for a second, 20 points to 8 over the Rams, the Yorkshire Rams in Q3 there. So good game there. I think a bit of an upset in a lot of people's eyes. I think a lot of people would have had the Rams over the Alphas, but the Rams coming off of another loss that they had against the Vikings a couple of weeks ago. So
yeah,
it's been form for them.
it is.
So
Quite a tough division, that division there.
At the top it is. The top 3 teams.
Yeah.
There's not much between them.
Right.
So first down on the 36-yard line then. Well, that pitch forward to number 14, spins his way forward, gain of about 4.
Is going to be a bit annoyed at that, where we're on the right hash, nice run left, where there's loads of space, and he cut back into all the danger.
Yeah.
Straight into number 44's
Well,
arms.
Bournemouth have been very good at sealing that edge off for him to run there. So he must have took it upon himself to cut back up inside the centre of the line.
The outside container Bournemouth has been quite good on those pitch plays.
Yeah.
So
The change of centre for the Cheetahs at the moment. Dan Wiggins is off and number 52 John Searle is on.
a few spots of rain coming down now. So 2nd and 7. QB back to pass. Swing pass out to number 28. Good solid tackling by Bournemouth there. Number 88. Jonathan Gentile. Spot the ball on the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 5. QB looks to pass. Batted down.
From the Bournemouth defence there.
Great series from him here. Bull's defence.
Yeah, it's very positive by them.
Asked if there's any news on the Stallions versus the Olympians. Now, the last update I had, which wasn't through Sport Tech, someone told me, is the Stallions are winning 7-0.
Starting to rain here in Hertfordshire.
So, Bournemouth take possession on their own 29-yard line now. Must be coming close to the end of the third quarter. Sam Chas back to throw, looks over the middle to number 10, tipped up into the air. Number 22 for Hertfordshire had a chance on that one as well. So here we go then, 2nd and 10. So spread formation. Running back lines up, switches sides, and Sam Chance hands it off. Run up the middle. Good run, a gain of about 8 yards on that. But 3rd and 1 now then. So it's a gain of 9 on that run. Sam Chance looks to pass. Deep down the outside. Oh, just down his fingertips.
The receiver had the better of the defensive back on that
was the
play.
wrong side of him,
He
yeah.
was, yeah.
Right
Ta-
side, depending on-
Unfortunate.
Taron Joe there with the opportunity. If he'd have caught that, that would have been into the end zone.
Nathan here asking about Somerset, Cornwall. The only update we've got is Somerset were winning 12-0 in that game at half time. But we haven't had nothing since, so we'll keep you updated if anything comes through.
So 4th and 1 in the punt formation now. Sam Chance kicks it. Pooch kick. Out of bounds around about the 30-yard line.
Straight out of bounds on that one.
Do you think that was intentional?
I was just thinking, is that a tactical decision?
Yeah.
Because the Cheetahs have been returning the ball, apart from one, quite well
Yeah, they have,
for the
yeah.
day. So
I would agree because Sam did look in that direction as he
Yeah.
was. So
yeah,
So yeah, a few more yards would have been useful, but there we go then. So Hertfordshire will be taken over on their own 36-yard line.
Just see if I can get any other score updates, but I don't think any have been coming through. I'll just check our other live stream. See how Bristol do it. So Bristol were 42-3 up over the Solent Thrashers, and it's in the 4th quarter there. Nathan's just had a text, and he said Somerset are now 22-0 up over Cornwall.
22-0.
Thanks for that, Nathan. Answering your own question. I really appreciate the update.
Interesting that the referee's taken his white hat off, and so actually I didn't introduce him. Our officials today. Phil Clark was white hat. Mark Schofield, Darren Urban and Liam McDonald.
Oh, they changed white hats.
And now Liam McDonald has taken the white hat, and Phil Clark is on this sideline. So
Yeah, I wonder what's happened. What reason would there be for that? Injury to the
possibly,
white hat? Heat stroke. Okay.
so yeah,
He's on the
hopefully he's
sideline
okay.
here.
Yeah, he's walking by himself, but still,
Yeah.
like, obviously something's up. Maybe he just wants to beat the traffic.
Yeah, the traffic hasn't been good round here today.
Nah, we both found that out, didn't we, Mike? you more so than me.
Yeah. Instead of an easy drive up the M3 today, I ended up going to Reading and coming in on the M4 to
Oh, no.
Watford. Okay, so 3-man mechanics for the referees now. Run up the middle there, gain of about 4 yards. So hopefully feels okay. Not sure we'll.
Why don't you go and offer yourself? Get Phil up here doing the commentary.
We've got a Bournemouth player down on the ground at the moment.
Jesus, yeah, sorry. Let me just pan away. It looks like cramp from that player, doesn't it? He's getting up now, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, cramp. That's definite cramp.
He's just running it off. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just. Hopefully, we'll finish this game before
Yeah,
we start.
it's deceptive. It's overcast, but I think it's still quite a muggy day.
It's
Yeah.
warm, yeah. It is warm.
You know,
right,
we got the brollies up because we've got a bit of a drizzle just to protect the equipment, not the commentators. Honest. Okay, so here we go then. 2nd and 5.
I do need to get someone. But he's driving. Oh no, I thought that was a ref driving off.
Oh, missed tackles in the backfield there. Another missed tackle.
Still on his feet.
Out of bounds around the halfway line.
And a first down. H with sliding off some tacklers there. Nice running.
Russ, do you know anything about how they do these cheetah logos on the pitch? They've got like
Stencil.
A stencil. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it like a big metal thing they lay down, or is it?
yeah. Funny enough, Don McIntyre, the head coach of the Cheetahs, it's not the groundsman that does it. He actually comes in on a Saturday
does it?
and he marks out the Cheetah logos on the Saturday. Yeah, yeah,
Good man.
yeah, he is.
Definitely a well-marked field. So, number 33 with a carry there. Met by the defence. Managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What do you think? So, Cheetahs are 3 scores up here. Do you think they're going to just, fourth quarter, they're going to sort of run the game, run the clock out now? Is that? Because they ain't got nothing to play
Well-
this game, have they? Unless they're blooded rookies or whatever.
No, they'll want to control the clock. So their priority now for the Gary Cullerton is to make sure that he gets another first down, keeps moving the sticks.
Yeah, well, they've kept it on
and
the ground for the
controlling
last few
clock.
plays.
Yeah.
Change of running back now. So,
Wind's picked up.
tight bunch formation. Really strong wind from behind the quarterback now. Toss across the formation there. Number 7 with a gain of about 2 yards. Long looping flag again comes in from the Liam McDonald, the new head ref.
Holding by Chiefs receiver number 12, Nick
I
Ford.
wouldn't be surprised if that got picked up on the mic. From the ref.
It was nice, loud.
It
and
was
clear.
quite loud, yeah. Is that because you think nobody's listening to him on the field, do you think?
He's just trying to stand
Okay,
his
so
feet.
here we go then. 2nd down and 20. Ball's on their own 40-yard line. They've gone to a spread formation. 7 goes in the jet motion. Middle.
There was contact.
There was contact.
No flags though.
We've just got a confirmation of a score again from Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. So Somerset Wyverns beat the Cornwall Monarchs 22-0. Their game tonight.
So 3rd down now. So trick formation to the left, offensive right, changes to a tight end and 2 receivers. QB looking to his swing pass to number 2. Good turn of speed and out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Calls a punt there from the sideline.
Yeah, 4th and 14.
Yeah, so tactically the Cheetahs will normally now punt for the corner, pin Bournemouth back into their own 10 yards. That will be the special teams coach's aim.
Generally the wind's to the back of the punter, but it is a bit gusty as well, so let's see what he can do. High snap, well fielded, good kick. Taken at the 17, dropped, picked up.
So that's Nana there with the tackle.
Is that number 7?
Yes.
He's been brilliant.
Yes.
Special teams
Yes.
for
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah. He's definitely. He's a receiver by trade, but he's got this thing about him where he's got this hunter mentality that he's got to hunt down. You would have thought with that sort of premise, you would have thought that he would want to be a defensive player, but he is definitely stand out on special teams.
But that's one of the things we do have is trying to get people onto special teams. A lot of people don't want to do it.
No.
So
no.
first and 10 on the 16-yard line then for Bournemouth. So the score and the clock's against them. Good run. Looks like a gain of about 7 yards there, maybe 8. So, second.
Nathan is saying great coverage. Oh, thanks, Nathan. We do our best.
Yeah. Our number 1 fan. 2nd down and 2 then for Bournemouth. Quick screen pass out to number 10. Turns upfield, makes the 1st down. Tackled by number 3.
He'll probably come and correct me now. But...
So Joe Edwards again with a good reception there.
What do you mean by mechanics when you say about mechanics of refereeing?
Okay, the rule book is about 400 pages,
Yeah.
and the mechanics manual is about another 400. So each section tells the referee how he should perform, what he watches, what his keys are on a play, and then it breaks it down into 3-man crews, 4-man, 5, 6 and 7.
Right.
So we're in a 3-man crew now, so we don't have an umpire, we don't have a back judge.
Yeah.
So the referee now is responsible for spotting the ball. The referee has the play clock now, rather than the umpire or a back judge would normally have it.
Yeah.
And the wing officials have more responsibility with regard to watching the holding and incidences in field. Good run up the middle, still on his feet, breaking out to the side. Tackled by number 3 and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Fantastic run there.
So we're midway through the fourth quarter, and Bournemouth have, unsurprisingly, actually, have elected to run the ball, but are getting positive yardage.
Yeah.
Maybe they feel the factor that the wind's against them, they want to get yardage quickly, but they seem to be running the ball very well at the moment.
Yeah, Davey Baker there, number 26. This time, though, trying to run up the middle and is stopped.
Is that what they call commentators' curse? They run the ball and then they get stopped at the line.
Apparently, Nathan says you should be on commentary every week.
Oh, thank you, Nathan.
Going to take my job.
I wouldn't want to take Mike's job, but thank you, Nathan. I appreciate the support.
So, 2nd and 12. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here, Russ. You know, obviously your knowledge of Hertfordshire, and you're a long time
Brit
football.
baller. Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
So,
No, I enjoy it.
Chance is back to pass this time. Oh, out of his hands. So Joe Edwards again the target. But yeah, hopefully people enjoy our commentaries. You know.
I hope so.
Watch the game on mute.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah.
So
Who wants to listen to my dulcet tones on a Sunday afternoon?
Well,
eh?
somebody said last week they wanted the red button so they could have the adult commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'd love it if we could.
The uncensored.
I love
Okay,
the banter.
So, 3rd and 12 now. Passed outside, it's complete,
Good
but
catch.
short of the first down.
I
No,
didn't get it on camera just because it was
Front of
just
the
behind
players.
Still on the
Yeah.
sidelines, so sorry about that, guys.
Taryn Joe there with the catch.
yeah, it was a good catch because he had to come back for that, and he was slipping at the same time and turning around. So, yeah.
So 4th down and 4 now then. So Bournemouth have been moving the ball quite well, passing and running now. Chris Hobbs is back in the running back position. Takes the ball, runs upfield, and he's got the first down.
I wonder if they'll call a timeout because they are using up the clock quite a lot here, Mike, with these runs.
They are, yes. So the clock does, as we discussed earlier, the clock stops while they set the ball and the chains, and the clock now starts running again.
Yeah.
Score. Joe Pike's asked, but a score update here from the Bristol game versus the Thrashers. Bristol are now winning 50-3 in the fourth quarter there.
Okay. So 1st and 10 then. Ball's on the 27-yard line. Sam Chance looks to pass. Deep pass to the outside.
Starting to rain very heavily here and wind into the Bournemouth quarterback's face, so it's going to be quite difficult for him to
I think as soon as the
get
ball gets 15, 20 foot up in the air, you're never going to be able to predict the flight of it, are you? So
no, and it's going to start getting a bit slippery now.
Yeah.
So
it's a bit of a daft play, that.
yeah.
Okay, so 2nd and 10.
They have to take a shot. They have to take a shot. You know, they've got to get some points on the scoreboard here.
Hobbs up the middle there. Initially gains 2, may have gained an extra 3rd yard. Yes, he has. So 3rd down and 7 now. Ball's on the 34-yard line.
We've got a very nice comment here from Elusive Poet who said, I'm an American trying to learn more about the UK's game and enjoying the commentary, especially the banter and the part about taunting showboating. Love it. Oh, thank you very much, Elusive Poet. Be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, thank you for the comments.
So pass outside. Oh, come on!
Straight through his hands.
In the 1st down position, Joe Edwards there, he could have turned upfield and made a really good gain out of that.
Or we could have just caught it and smothered it, and he would have moved the chains for his offense.
Yeah, he's got a first down,
Yeah.
Now they're fourth and what? 7, 6?
4th and 7.
So let's see if Bournemouth pass over the middle. Yes,
Deep
they
to
do.
the outside to nobody. The intended receiver there was Taron Joe again.
I think Bournemouth have used over the middle pass once too often today. You know, they need some bit more variation on some of their routes, the receiver routes.
Yeah, definitely a mixed playbook coming down the field there. They were moving the ball, but obviously they let the change get ahead of them. So.
Yeah.
So Hearts taking over on their own 34-yard line now. QB's under centre.
Are they kneeling? Spiking?
No, run up the middle. Yeah.
They're just running the clock down.
Yeah. Well, we've got a break in the game. I just want to wish all the fathers out there happy Father's Day. You know, true heroes.
Yeah, I remember in the past, it's one of those days. It's sometimes difficult to get players to these games. You know,
absolutely.
So thanks to all the wives and everybody that let their men out today.
Yep.
Yeah. I got told off.
Yeah.
So here we go then. Pitch up the outside, well stuffed by Bournemouth. They're going 3 on the first play and they've lost 3 on the second play.
So the Cheetahs probably keep running the ball, and if they don't, even if they don't make a first down, they'll just punt it to the corner and give Bournemouth offence a long field again.
Yeah.
You know.
The theory, as I say,
as a coach, that is my theory.
Yeah.
You know, don't know what the call is, but if they decide to pass and it's picked, there's no benefits.
Run the game out. Let's see one more possession for each team here.
Yeah.
So QB fakes the little toss and swing
That's
pass
Charlie
out.
Hockney, the tight end.
One man to beat.
Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So the hand and the arm were high there.
That was, I would say, in the old day they would call it a clotheslining.
Yeah.
There's a flag.
There is a flag, yeah.
That was a clothesline tackle.
Yeah.
It's difficult from here. The arm was definitely high to the.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Like he cut back into the arm, didn't he? As well, like it's.
The thing is,
it's Charlie Hockney. He doesn't cut anywhere. He's
He cut inside the player, and the player went.
The point will be is that the hand would have probably hit the face cage, and if the fingers curled, then it's going to be called every time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Charlie Hockney, he's a bit of a clown in his
first.
Charlie Hockney's a bit of a clown in his spare time. He actually fire breathes and juggles and stuff. So I just hope that clotheslining hasn't affected his sword swallowing or breathing. So it does, yeah. I like the way that the OC, Gary Cullis of the Cheetahs, just proved me wrong by not keeping the ball on the ground and getting a massive gain, you know. So a big shout out to him.
That's why he's down there and we're up
here. Exactly, exactly.
Okay, so 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. After that face cage penalty and a good run. 34's tackled in the backfield.
So I'm noticing with this rain that the underfoot is getting a little bit slippery. So running decisive cuts like they were in the first half.
Yeah, we discussed the quality of the field, but obviously if it hasn't had rain for a while, then it starts off getting oily before it starts getting muddy.
Yeah.
Comment here from Bud and Blood. Good game, even better commentary. So well done, boys. And thanks for the stream.
Thank you, Bud and Blood.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Here we go then. Dive up the middle. Read by the defence. He got a few yards before he started being pushed back.
Yes, forward progress would be a yard, wouldn't it, Mike? There, yard, maybe 2.
Just trying to see where they're going to spot the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're down to the 14-yard line, so 3-yard gain.
Did you put that on mic? Did you put that on mic? 2 minutes 30 left on the clock.
Yeah.
So we just had the refs confirm it's 2 minutes 30 left on the clock. So we're coming up for the 2-minute warning there.
Okay, so 2 back set now for Hertfordshire. Gibby under centre. Eagle sneak, well read by Bournemouth.
Looks like someone's hurt. Sorry, I'm just going to pan away. Everyone's locked up.
Yeah.
And this is the 2-minute warning. See, this referee's doing the old signal for 2-minute warning.
Yeah. See, I told you I was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got a field goal unit.
Yeah, it looks like the field goal unit is coming on.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do. So, ball's on the 14-yard line. The holder's set up, number 7, on the 20-yard line. So we're looking at a 30-yard field goal.
Yeah. Wind still going from left to right in favour of the kicker.
Good solid contact. So, another 3 points to Hertfordshire. So Hertfordshire Cheetahs 23, Bournemouth Bobcats 0.
I was thinking.
Nathan's asked if we've got any streams next week. Yeah, I can't remember what it is. Tebs is what. Go over to the Aztecs game and ask the same question. Tebs will know. Let me have a look. I'll have a look on my phone.
This should be at the back of the end zone, hopefully. Not quite.
So Russ,
Yeah.
we're getting to the sort of like the final stages of the game now.
Yep.
I think we've had a really good game. You know, some of the Bournemouth players. We called Perry Pedrosa several times for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Joe Edwards carrying, Chris Hobbs running the ball for Bournemouth. But with this scoreline, I think we've got to look to the MVP to Hertfordshire. And again, a few standouts. We've been calling a lot of names and numbers this game. But for me, the person is number 14.
Ben Myers. Yeah.
Yeah, so
He's been pretty outstanding all game. Very consistent, you know, with the ball in hand. Some good catches, some good runs after catch, and keeping the Cheetahs offence moving.
yeah, and also some of those bubble screens, he's been doing some fantastic blocking as well.
Absolutely.
So, you know, we've
Yeah.
seen him both moving the ball and facilitating that.
Yeah.
You know, obviously QB's done a fantastic job,
Yes. Yeah.
but several of those runs were on the jet sweep pop pass, so you've got to give it all to the running back
Yeah.
or the runner. So yeah, so Ben Myers MVP.
Congratulations, Ben.
Just going back to that question about any streams next week. Yeah, we got one. Bournemouth Bobcats versus Ouse Valley Eagles. And that's at Bournemouth.
Bournemouth
Sorry,
Bobcats.
Berkshire Renegades
Yeah.
versus Ouse Valley Eagles. And that's in Berkshire, which is like 20 minutes from my house, so I can't wait.
That's Reading University White Knights campus, isn't
That's
it?
right, yeah, that's where they
Yeah.
play, yeah.
Yeah,
I live in Bracknell, just down the road from there, so
yeah,
flag waved off.
yeah.
We've got to be fast approaching the end of game here, right?
I hope so, because
Yeah.
I left my car window open.
You did, but the wind's coming the other way. I think
Yeah, I think
slanted
I'm
away
covered.
from it.
I'm
Yeah, I think
covered.
you're all right.
I- my car's in the distant car park, facing the rain, and I've got all of the windows are open very slightly. But
Right.
yeah, I've got vinyl seat. So, right, Sam Chance looks to pass over to the outside. It's complete for the first down. Taron Joe again with the completion. So we've called his name a few times, unfortunately more times for being the target than the reception. Apologies,
You're a cool man, Mike.
Apologies, Taron. Okay.
I would like to give a bit of a shout out to a couple of people on the Cheetahs. As our medic Rachel Waldis, who's been absolutely phenomenal over the few years that she's been with us, and her team. Absolutely excellent and professional service that they all provide, and also Emily Moriarty, who plays for the Cheetahs women, but she is our game day manager and also does an excellent job, and also provided us guys with some drinks today.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
and
So,
also thank you for that. We've got a wonderful. I don't know who the company is that provided the scaffolding.
Yeah, that was arranged by the head coach, Don McIntyre.
So-
He actually, I think he personally paid for it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So didn't come out the Cheetah funds. He wanted to. There we go.
Yeah. So the tower, it's a nice height and it's plenty of space for three of us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's heavy duty load bearing.
Us lighties here. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, that's game.
So, final score here, Hertfordshire Cheetahs 23, Bournemouth Bobcats 0.
Yeah. Do you know what? On balance, I think the Bobcats were good for a few points at least, but obviously they were shut out, and that's, you know, it's good. It's good for the Cheetahs. I don't take anything away from them. But I feel like the game was a little bit closer than maybe what that scoreline reflects.
The Bobcats, it always seems when the Bobcats do play the Cheetahs, they seem to play a good, hard game against the Cheetahs.
Yeah.
What they do with other teams, I can't say, but you know, it's always a tough game with them. But you know, well, as far as the Cheetahs are concerned, the shutout is the key for them today.
Right.
Yeah, the shutout is the key.
Is this because of seeding in the playoffs is based on an element of it is away points conceded?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Points conceded.
Yeah.
Points conceded. Comes later on in the season when the Cheetahs play the Knights.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're going to be fantastic games.
Yeah.
You know, both teams, both big hitting teams. You know, but you know, it's all going to. The tail part of the season is going to define which direction those two teams are going to head for.
So teams shaking hands now, and you can see Coach Phil Hume for Bournemouth there with his golfing umbrella. He's not putting that down for handshakes. But looks like we're going to continue the trend as we have really good weather for most of the game,
He's got his white cap back.
and then we pack up in the rain. Or Steve packs up in the rain
Yeah,
anyway.
in the rain. You guys are going to chill out.
Well, I'm going to leave the stream now. I want to thank all our viewers and your wonderful and kind comments. I'm going to go and close my car window before I end up swimming in my own car. I've got my own pool in my car. So
Did you
thanks
go for
everybody.
the vinyl seats, or have you got the velour?
I've got half and half actually. I've got half leather and half, well, I don't know, soggy foam I think now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's from me
Put the heaters
signing
on
off.
and
Thank you very
put the
much.
heater on it to dry it out.
Right, cheers guys. Right, well that's it for this week. We'll be back next week with a single stream, which is weird for us because we had 5 the week before, 2 this week. It'll be nice to have just a single stream. It'll be Tebs and Mike back on the commentary, and I can just focus on cameras. But thank you very much to the Cheetahs for having us. Great game, and we'll